Hey guys, Brandon Momer USA here, and today's video is going to be on the Baer custom UTC model with the Batman grips. These are a custom set of LOK grips, so if you're interested in the Batman grips, go over to the LOK Grips website. Again, super cool, very classic in this styling as far as yellow and black. You can see the extreme thumb cutout right here next to your magazine release, which is an extended magazine release from Wilson Combat, in case you were wondering. Thin profile grips, so ultra thin in the hand. Really helps you get a hold of the pistol even better than a standard set of 1911 grips as seen here. Now if you got bigger hands, of course, standard thickness grips might be the way. Alright, so back to the pistol here. So the UTC model out the gate, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Obviously won't come with the Batman grips, it'll come with a set of wood grips out the gate. No ambi safety unless you choose to have it modified like that as far as your special order. Does it come with front cocking serrations stock out the gate? I think it does. So if you don't want the front cocking serrations, you can order it without it if you don't want the hand cut front cocking serrations done on your pistol. Want to make it look more traditionalist, as it were, like that. What else do we have going on stock out the gate? The stock UTC model will have a set of night sights for your sight picture, so if you want the Baer custom Bomar style rear sight that's fully adjustable for both windage and elevation, you can change it out to this one and choose your style of front sight as far as green or red, as seen on this UTC model right here. Fantastic sight picture. If I was reordering this today, how I'd probably order it is maybe two-tone as far as a hard chrome frame, blue top, and I would definitely order the barrel and the hammer to be DuPonted, maybe even the trigger if I wanted to get fancy about it. But yeah, so why I would order the barrel to be DuPonted and the hammer is just to protect them a little bit more from corrosion. Your standard non-coated Cart National match barrel here that says Baer 45 match on it can rust more easily because it's just a blued steel barrel. And this gun is tight. Crack it open here. You can hear just how tight and fit that bushing is on this custom piece from Baer. So again, this is bare metal right there as far as your standard carbon steel barrel. So if you have Baer apply the DuPont S finish, you won't run into as many rusting issues with that or your hammer. Otherwise, you could definitely run into some issues with rust like I did on the Dan Wesson hammers, and yeah, again, your barrel could rust up here on the hood. Anyhow, moving past that. Again, a phenomenal looking gun, some custom features on it, let's go over that. A fully serrated rear of the slide. You can see your extractor and ejector there. Fully serrated top strap to cut down on glare. You can see your standard matte finish up top, and then your fully polished blued slide and frame as far as your flats. Safety. Again, ambidextrous and Jesus, so good. Positive stop there. No over travel at all. Again, custom level gun. So well fit, so well blended, everything on this gun. Taking a look at your magazine well and how well the bevel is there. Really nice. And again, your stock mainspring housing on the UTC does come checkered. So you have a fully checkered 20 lines per inch mainspring housing stock on the UTC model. On some of the Baers, you'll get a vertically serrated mainspring housing. If you have the opportunity, I suggest that you upgrade it at any time when you're special ordering one of their guns. Just get the 20 LPI mainspring. And then also, if you want to be a little bit more special, don't get the 30 LPI standard. Order it with the 20 LPI checkered front strap instead. The 20 LPI, yeah, it's more aggressive, but it's also gonna last better in my opinion. This finer checkering is more easily dinged up and damaged. So just know that going into it. If you want, some of that stuff to last a little bit longer, maybe get the more aggressive checkering. Again, ambi safety right here works perfectly here. It's tight. Taking a look at how well sensitized the beaver tail grip safety is on this pistol. Oof. Beautiful. Like 20%, 30%, and then you got activation of that trigger. And how is that trigger? Let's take a look at this. Dynamite trigger, man. Oh my god. Baer, man, they just know how to put together a good custom gun. And it is practically custom quality, guys. Some people would call this a semi-custom because, again, it's not a one-man shop type deal. But I consider it to be custom level because, again, of how well tuned everything is. It's just put together so perfectly. And again, that's because they've got like 20 guys that work on and do very specific tasks at their shop. Like there's just the one guy that does all the checkering and the serrations on the slide. That's hand-cut serrations. That's why they're so fine and just so well done. And again, hand-cut mainspring housings as well. So if you get checkers checkering done at Baer or serrations in the front, it's all done by hand. It's just so well done. And again, they have some guy or two guys that do trigger work all day. That's all they do is build the triggers in their frames of their 1911s and set them up. They also have a guy that does all the barreling. That's why they just come out so well. In my vast amount of experience with custom level 1911s, and that goes the gambit as far as brands, including Nighthawk, Baer is one of the best. Top 4 for me. My go-tos are Baer, Wilson Combat, Nighthawk, and Spardella Arms if Neil's still producing stuff. And again, that's a one-man shop over there at Spardella Arms, in my opinion. That's top 4. But anyway, again, just so well put together, just true craftsmanship and a classic blued gun with some might call gaudy grips on it, but it is what it is. It's got its own styling to it, and it just sets the gun off. It's cool, in my opinion. I don't really think it's gaudy. I mean, I've seen a Mando or Boba Fett Nighthawk custom 1911. I thought that was a bit more showy than something like this with these grips on it. And again, I think the grips are cool. Again, that just gives it more personality, this pistol. Makes it different. One of a kind, as it were. Let's check this trigger and see where it actually comes in at here. 4/8. There you go. Yeah, I think we're at 4.5 on this. 4 pounds, 5 ounces. One more time for good luck. Yeah, we're at 4 pounds, 5 ounces in my opinion on that trigger. Alright, if you want a 1911 that is practically custom quality, but really, again, most people call it semi-custom, get a Les Baer, man. They're just so well built and quality pieces, in my opinion. And again, I've got quite a bit of experience with different brands and different levels of 1911. So again, you know, you guys spend your money how you like, but in my opinion, in the custom, semi-custom world, it's one of the best right here. The Les Baers, man, they just run the gambit. They are just so well tuned and put together. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video of me showcasing this Les Baer UTC Batman gun. Again, a quality 1911, no doubt. You guys have a wonderful evening. Appreciate you all watching. And as always, remember, your Second Amendment is worth protecting.